Hello! In this video, I'm going to be trying out two different methods for customizing tissue paper for wrapping and packaging orders. The first method that I tried was the stamp method. I placed a pair of scissors in the corner just to hold the tissue paper down, and I got the stamp custom made from Vistaprint. Now, I also placed a piece of paper underneath the tissue paper because it is very thin and I did not want the ink from the stamp to bleed through onto the table. I got the tissue paper from the dollar store. It wasn't very expensive at all. Any type of tissue paper works. And as you can see, I struggled with keeping the stamp straight going across, and it is also very difficult to stamp and keep it in line as you move down. That is a drawback with this method, but as you'll see with the finished product, it doesn't really matter because you still get the same effect of your logo on the tissue paper, which is the point of customizing it. The second method I tried was the print method. With this method, you start off by taping the tissue paper to a piece of regular printer-sized paper. Now, with this method, you also have to create the document. I just used Canva, I took my logo, and I repeated it. Now, the one plus that this method has on the stamp method is that because you're creating the document with a program, you are able to have it lined up and straight versus trying to freehand it. So I created it in Canva, and then I selected the print option and I just printed it onto the paper. Now, I did try printing and it did print, but as you'll see, it wasn't 100% successful because there was some bleeding onto the tissue paper. So I did try again and again and again, and each time was worse than the previous time. I will say that the print quality itself was really nice, and I like the fact that I can also print and add color, whereas with the stamp it's all just black. But as you'll see, I was not able to successfully have a clean print, and even when I did try to just use the one that came out best, which was the first time, trying to take the tape off the tissue paper and reuse it was not the easiest thing either. I ended up ripping the tissue paper, and I don't think I'll be using this method until I am able to perfect it. For now, I will stick with the stamp method. It's not the 100% the best way, just because I'm not able to line up the logo since it is done freehand. But I definitely prefer it over trying to fight with my printer, and this is the method that I'll be using until I can figure out how to have a seamless print. The more you watch, the more you'll see me wrestle and struggle trying to take the tape off the back of the regular printer paper. I was not successful, as previously mentioned. I did end up ripping the tissue paper. I tried to still salvage it and wrap the item just to see how it would look, and I think if I am able to get this method down, I maybe will start using it, just because I do absolutely love the fact that I can print in different colors. I just haven't mastered it yet, so as I said, I will stick with the stamp method for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped.